Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. You have really strong energy coming out right now. I'm getting a very strong sense of movement from you. It's just like, go, let's go. What are we waiting for? Let's just go. That's interesting. We'll talk about that when we get there. At the bottom of the deck here, I am getting the sun. The sun, I mean, this is hope. This is optimism. This is being able to see a really positive path forward here. So I like the energy that you're kind of moving forward with at the moment. It is very positive and very inviting to bring more joy and happiness into your life. There's something really significant about that. It feels like you haven't been in that place where you have felt really optimistic and hopeful for the future, but you're getting to that place and you're starting to see some of these things. Think of like all those restrictions, any kind of unhealthy habits, all these things that maybe held you back. You're seeing them clearly. You're breaking down your own barriers and you're moving forward, and you're gaining traction with this positivity, with this positive momentum forward. And so when I look at your current energy and I get the Fool, really influenced by Temperance energy, that's Sagittarius. I mean, the sun, so the sun rules Leo. That is a fire sign. We've got Sagittarius here, another fire sign. This is a lot of movement, but I like the way that you're coming across. Now we are in Sagittarius season only for a minute, then we move into Capricorn season, but this is about the balance that you're finding within yourself. There's something about your path forward because you're coming at it from a very different mindset. You feel good. You feel like you're in control of your emotions and the things that are happening around you. It feels like you have more of a say in how your future is going to play out. And because you are in that energy, it's showing up that you're really creating your own new beginning here. You're clearing your own karma is what I'm getting. So that's really significant. In what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles. So your energy, male or female, is just the energy of the cards, but that is earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so there's something about staying grounded. Do whatever you need to do in order to stay in this energy. As an earth sign, you're probably very comfortable going outside, touching grass. Just being out in nature is going to be one of those things that feels very natural for you to do. It feels very calming. And whatever is happening right now, because it does feel like there is some stress that's coming towards you, not in a negative way. Well, I mean, stress is kind of negative. I mean, it's stress, but it's not meant to be around permanently. It's whatever this is that's coming towards you, you're being reminded that you need to go outside. You need to kind of take care of yourself, stay in that grounded energy, stay feeling very balanced on the inside, because there's something that is coming towards you. And it almost looks like a snowball or a fireball that's coming towards you, where it's gaining momentum and traction. And so you might even see it coming off in the distance, but you're not giving it a lot of attention at the moment. But it's coming. And so the closer you get in time to this becoming a reality, the more you're going to feel it. But it's going to be fine. You just need to go and do something here that helps you stay grounded and really balanced, centered. Because you've been there before. And so the Tower that's showing up in the past, this feels like where you cleared you cleared your karma. There was something about you created your own tower moments. You broke down all the barriers, all the restrictions, limitations, anything here that was holding you back. You found a way to break free from it. And it was something where it was like you were struggling with it, and then all of a sudden you were able to just kind of almost shatter it. That was the Tower. That was the sudden change. It felt like a sudden release of something. The Page of Cups is showing up in your strength. And so this is about you starting something new, maybe even having conversations with other people. What is it that you want? What do you want to go after? Now that you've broken free from these limitations and restrictions, what happens next? What really speaks to you on an emotional level? Because we do have the star showing up here in your near future. And it's a healing energy. So you've definitely been healing from whatever it is that you're releasing. Oh, I'm definitely getting a sense of coping mechanisms. So whatever that snowball is that's coming towards you, you're going to respond differently to it because you've already learned enough. Okay. Whatever's coming towards you is reminiscent of something from the past. It may not be an exact situation repeating itself, but it's got similar energy. And whatever this is, you've already dealt with it before. And so you're going to be able to deal with it again in a much stronger, more effective way, a lot quicker. And it's because you are already feeling balanced on the inside. You know what you need to do in order to get into that energy, stay in that energy. And so with this star showing up here, that's a healed energy. But this is also about you going after exactly what you want. And so I like how this is playing out for you. When I look at the external influences here, I'm getting the Seven of Wands, and I'm getting the Strength with the Nine of Swords. So more Leo energy, lots of fire energy happening here. But with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands is about you resisting something. You could be standing up for yourself. Really, yeah, it's standing up for yourself. Because there's other interpretations of that card, but that's the one that's really sticking. The Nine of Swords is that stressful energy. That is it. So it could be anxiety, headaches, causing sleepless nights. But with the Strength card showing up there with it, you're really digging deep. You're finding a way to really channel that negative energy, turn it into something positive because you've done it before. You know how to combat this energy. You don't have to give into it. You already learned those lessons. So I like that because that's where you're standing up for yourself. You're resisting some sort of stress that's coming towards you. With the Ace of Swords showing up in your hopes or fears, so that is the clarity. You're looking for the clarity. You want that. You want to be able to release something. It's about recognizing, recognizing a painful situation before it really gets started. So in those early stages, recognizing all those red flags, identifying those so that you can be open to listening to those red flags, understanding what they mean, and then avoiding them. And it's really coming down to being able to avoid those up front rather than wait for something to happen here. And then we do have the Three of Wands showing up in your potential outcome here. So it was interesting because I was picking up a lot of momentum at the beginning of the energy, at the beginning of the read. And then here I'm picking up the Three of Wands, which is the card of patience. But it's about you going down this process, this journey. There's something about it. It's going to unfold over time. So the positivity that you're getting now, I don't see that diminishing, but I don't see it continuing at the rate that it is. So it's not going to keep exponentially growing. At some point, that positivity is going to slow down. It'll keep going, but it's going to slow down. It's going to stretch. Let's get some additional details here. So tell me about the Fool with Temperance. We've got the Moon. So we don't have, the new moon is going to be on December 30th. So not quite yet, but the moon does indicate your emotions. So you are feeling very emotionally balanced. There might be things that you're keeping to yourself as you explore this new opportunity, this new way of being. There's going to be somebody coming towards you as part of this kind of stressful energy that isn't going to expect you to respond the way that you do. They're expecting a wounded version of you that has a certain response. We all do. And you're going to be very healed when you respond to this person, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to understand why they can't push your buttons the way that they used to, or why you're not responding the way that you used to. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. So there's something here about kind of maintaining your priorities, really focusing here, even if it's on the daily kind of life, where every day you've got a list of things that you have to get done. Some are going to be more important than others. With that Queen of Pentacles energy, it's about making time for yourself every single day, no matter what it is, even if it's just 15 minutes. It's about carving out that time for yourself, doing something that makes you feel really good, really balanced, allows you to distance yourself from whatever issues might be occurring in life. And it's funny because earlier today I got that message, and it was just completely random when I got the message, and it doesn't always translate into the tarot readings, but that one is definitely coming through here. With the Tower, I'm getting the Six of Wands, so overcoming obstacles and challenges. You removed your own blocks and barriers here in the past. So I like how that's showing up for you. With the Page of Cups, I have the card of Libra, so justice energy showing up here. So whatever it is that you're going after, because you're feeling very balanced, everything around you is feeling that way, you're really leaning into whatever this energy is. It's allowing you to open yourself up and go after something here that you really want. With the Star, I'm getting the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about delays, but it's delays so that you can see things from a different perspective. It's allowing you to see your dreams from a different perspective. There's something really significant about this stressful opportunity, and it keeps coming up in the energy, so it almost feels like you're being tested. So whatever this is, it's giving you a different vantage point on an entire situation. You're able to understand somebody else's motives. Do they relate back to you, or are they just their own insecurities, their own faults coming to the surface? You're coming at it from a very healed place, and so you might halt your own progress just to see how this plays out before you let yourself take any kind of action. You might be withholding some sort of action here so that you can kind of understand the situation a little bit better and then be able to move forward again. That feels like why I'm picking up this kind of patience, let things unfold, maybe some delays right now. With the Seven of Wands, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. So you are going to stand up for yourself. You're not going to let anybody bully you or walk all over you. It's just not, that's just not the path forward for you. If that was something that occurred in your past and there's somebody that's trying to trigger that, you're not going to let it happen. With the Strength card and the Nine of Swords, I am getting the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, I mean, you really are getting to the root of the issue here. When it comes to your problems, you understand exactly what's causing them. You are very clear on what you need to do to resolve them. And you have that strength to be able to overcome whatever those are, whatever the challenges are here, whatever that stress is, you're gonna overcome it. There's something about mentally overcoming it. Mentally, because you're coming at it from a different vantage point. You're seeing it differently. You're understanding it differently. The Queen of Swords is very emotionally disconnected from the situation, so you're not going to overreact at all because you're thinking it through before you take any kind of action. With the Ace of Swords, I'm getting the Queen of Cups. You have almost all the queens out here, and so again, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But you almost have the Empress energy out here. You are leveling up. You are tapping into all of these different areas of you and aligning your entire being. So your spiritual being along with your emotional being, how you think about a situation, what you need to do to feel grounded. I mean, it's all coming together here. And I like that the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Swords, because that indicates that not only is your mind very clear, but you're emotionally clear as well. That indicates a healing that's taken place. With the Three of Wands, the World, there is something that is coming to a completion. Whatever this stressful situation is, it's going to hit a boiling point here. That Three of Wands with the World, just be patient. You don't need to act on this other than what you feel like you need to stand up for yourself or anything like that. Your ability to pause and take that step back or not act right away is going to be what ends that stressful situation. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.